the hell is this Bruce Lee shit?
Boards. Don't hit back.
Man, forget this clown.
Okay, stick it. What are you doing? You gotta go easier, Cobra. At this rate, nobody wants to spar with you, and you got 3 more rounds.
What about him?
Hey, I said no.
What the fuck? What's up, Mr. Miyagi? What do you even call that? Didn't your mama teach you better? Well, Matty, what about sparring partners? I still got 3 more rounds.
You got plenty of people to spar with.
What about old school here? I want him.
Nah.
It's okay.
Case, this kid is pretty tough.
It's okay, Brody.
Hang back.
What? What's wrong?
Hey, Psycho! Braga, get your ass out here. I got one question for you. Hey, Braga, just one question.
What's your problem?
Hey, man, if you're so tough, why did it take you 2 punches to knock your wife out?
Vai tomar no cu, seus filha da puta!
The film opens with Case Walker, a legendary MMA fighter, showcasing his unparalleled skills in the ring. After achieving a hard-fought victory, he takes a moment to offer advice to his opponent, hoping to foster improvement despite his coach's growing frustration over Case's repeated disregard for instructions, ultimately leading to the coach's resignation. As Case exits the arena, he unexpectedly encounters the team of his next challenger, including Brody James, an old friend and fellow mixed martial artist. Brody expresses surprise at seeing Case in this environment, given his status as a seasoned veteran who should be competing at the highest levels. After accepting an invitation to a nightclub to reconnect, Case witnesses a transformed Brody, now a devoted father and the life of the party, surrounded by admirers. Yet, amidst the revelry, only Micah Cruz, a new publicist from the PFC, remains focused on the business side of things, prioritizing contracts and negotiations over the distractions of nightlife. Despite the party atmosphere and alcohol flowing freely, Brody reveals his upcoming fight in Bangkok against Caesar Braga, a formidable opponent known as the Psychopath. Concerned for his friend's safety, Case warns Brody about the PFC's notorious reputation for brutality and lack of regulations. Brody then asks for Case's assistance in training for this dangerous match. As Case contemplates the offer and prepares to leave the club, he encounters a pair of unsavory characters in the parking lot, sent by the woman Brody had been flirting with to extort money from him. In a display of loyalty and bravery, Case intervenes.
Sue me.
How's that taste?
1 punch? Are you kidding me?
Grateful for Case's intervention, Brody insists that he accompany him to Thailand, presenting an unexpected opportunity for Case to re-enter the elite fighting scene he had abandoned following his time in prison, a loss that had extinguished his passion for high-level competition. However, Brody's request is not for Case to fight but to be his mentor, akin to Mr. Miyagi guiding Daniel San. Eventually, Case makes the decision to travel to Bangkok for Brody's sake.
Paradise.
At a press conference hosted by Hugo Vega, the owner of the PFC, excitement builds around the upcoming showdown between Brody and Caesar Braga, a towering figure best avoided in any alley. Tensions flare when a reporter questions Caesar about assault charges involving his ex-wife.
My next question is for you, Mrs. Cesar. Can you give us an update on the assault and battery charges filed on behalf of your ex-wife?
You wanna ask the question again?
Sure.
Wait.
Get him out of here. Vai tomar no cu! As you can see, folks, it's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Yet instead of canceling the fight, Vega cleverly capitalizes on the incident to further stoke public interest in the bout. After the press conference, Brody encounters Caesar in the bathroom, where he unleashes a torrent of rage against the mirror and sink, venting his frustrations on the world around him. Meanwhile, Case arrives at the Top Fight gym and meets Brody's trainer, Matty Ramos, who is understandably displeased that Brody has enlisted help without consulting him first.
Looking for somebody?
Yeah, Brody James.
We're not open to the public. Sorry.
After you're done with your phone call, maybe you can tell me where I can set up.
Undeterred by Ramos's discontent, Case takes the initiative to create his own training corner, scavenging materials from the street, an embodiment of the adage that if you truly want to train, you'll find a way. As tensions rise, Cobra O'Connor, a cocky young fighter, derides Case's techniques, dismissing him as a cheap imitation of Bruce Lee.
What the hell is this Bruce Lee shit?
Boards. Don't hit back.
Man, forget this clown.
He's intensely training, dominating his sparring partner as if they were engaged in an actual match. His trainer chastises him for this approach, emphasizing that his aggressive tactics are driving away potential sparring partners. In response, the fighter defiantly gestures towards Case, suggesting that he is willing to take on the challenge.
At this rate, nobody wants to spar with you, and you got 3 more rounds.
What about him?
Hey, I said no.
What the fuck? What's up, Mr. Miyagi? What do you even call that? Didn't your mama teach you better?
Fortunately, Brody intervenes just in time to prevent an unnecessary confrontation. Noticing Ramos's preoccupation with Brody, Cobra reminds him of his own upcoming fight, insisting he wants to face an opponent worthy of the title.
Well, Matty, what about sparring partners? I still got 3 more rounds.
You got plenty of people to spar with.
What about old school here? I want him.
Nah.
It's okay.
Case, this kid is pretty tough.
It's okay, Brody.
In response to Cobra's challenge, Case steps into the ring, ready to give Cobra exactly what he seeks, a fight.
Hang back.
After delivering a decisive lesson to Cobra, Case earns not just respect but also a hint of fear from the other fighters. His impressive skills capture the attention of Hugo Vega, who begins to wonder about the identity of the fighter who has left his protege in such a state. To Vega's astonishment, he discovers that the culprit is none other than Case Walker, a name he recognizes but does not hold in high regard. Acknowledging that he could never persuade Case to join his agency, Vega attempts to leave the gym but is intercepted by Tash, an eager young fighter keen to demonstrate his abilities. Case graciously offers to spar with Tash, deliberately holding back during their session.
Let's go, Taj. You got it.
This only serves to further frustrate Vega, even as Micah insists that Case represents an invaluable asset they cannot afford to overlook. As Tash and his friend Crit approach Case with curiosity about why he went easy on them in the ring, Case calmly explains that he has nothing to prove to Vega and that his encounter with Cobra was merely a necessary lesson. Recognizing their interest in his techniques, he offers to teach them a few moves, though only after his own training session concludes. To his surprise, the boys choose to stick around and wait for him, leaving him with no way out.
Okay, stop. 500 hand strikes. Rub this on your bruises tonight.
The following day, a group of reporters arrives at the gym to interview Brody and promote his fight against Caesar. However, their attention quickly shifts to the legendary Case Walker, whom many believed had long since retired.
Hey, champ, who's that?
I know who that is. That's Case Walker. Dead guys don't move like that.
In light of this unexpected turn of events, Micah resolves to earn Case's trust, recognizing the potential he holds for both himself and the gym. She extends an invitation for dinner, framed as a purely professional gesture. While Case excels in the art of combat, navigating social interactions with women proves to be a different challenge altogether. With limited options at his disposal, he turns to Tash and Crit for assistance. They help him select an outfit and dispense advice that feels like it's been ripped straight from the pages of a teen magazine. When the moment arrives, Case stops to buy flowers, where he encounters a little girl who guides him in choosing the perfect bouquet, drawing on her keen understanding of her mother's tastes. As the plot unfolds, it becomes clear that Micah has a surprise in store. By sheer coincidence, Ramos learns about Case and Micah's dinner plans. Shortly thereafter, he meets with Vega, who expresses his frustration over Brody's lack of commitment to training. Vega accuses Brody of prioritizing distractions over discipline, claiming he has spent more time in the beds of Thai women than honing his skills in the ring. With the fight against Caesar looming, Vega presents Brody with a contract from a supplier offering steroids and other performance-enhancing substances that could transform him into a formidable fighter. To add fuel to the fire, Ramos casually informs Brody that he saw Case with Micah and her daughter, dropping this bombshell to ignite Brody's motivation. Meanwhile, Case is managing the date with finesse until Micah inquires about his past incarceration.
So, you want to tell me a little bit about your time in prison? Why you went in?
I told you about that. You investigated me?
No. I'm sorry if I offended you.
Hey, I need to go.
Overwhelmed by memories he would rather leave behind, he abruptly departs, unwilling to revisit the painful chapters from his previous life. Upon returning to the gym, he finds an irate Brody waiting for him in the ring, a greeting that typically spells trouble.
What's going on?
Brody wants to spar with you.
Hey, Case. Come over here.
Me first, Brody!
Bro, sorry, man.
Feeling remorseful, Case offers an apology to Brody, but it falls flat, failing to mend their fractured friendship. Observing this fallout, Vega begins to view Case as a potential liability and instructs his subordinate to unearth any dirt on him. Surely there must be something to exploit. Later, Micah approaches Case and after expressing regret for prying into his past, admits that her curiosity stemmed from a desire to know if he could be a good partner and father figure for her daughter. Touched by her honesty, Case starts to envision a future where he is not so alone. Upon returning to the gym once more, he catches Brody secretly taking pills. Although he notices this troubling behavior, he chooses to remain silent and instead invites Brody to address their issues like mature adults, without resorting to violence. Now calmer, Brody offers a heartfelt apology to Case for his earlier outburst, confessing that he had long harbored feelings for Micah. However, he has come to realize that Case is the better match for her. Case responds, grounding the moment in reality. In light of this revelation, Brody vows to abandon steroids and commit to self-improvement in every facet of his life. He insists that both Case and Ramos promise to set aside any tension between them, emphasizing that they all share the same goal, to become better fighters. With this understanding established, Brody channels his energy into rigorous training to prepare for his upcoming fight against Caesar. Meanwhile, Case continues to deepen his connection with Micah during another date. As he drops her off at home, she casually mentions that her daughter is with the babysitter, a not-so-subtle hint that Case may not fully grasp until years down the line. The following day, Case receives an unexpected contract from the PFC, presented in a formal manner that suggests they are unaware of his disinterest in their games. In response, he returns the contract to Vega with a blunt note. This infuriates Vega, who demands his assistant dig even deeper into Case's past. Later, Case walks into the gym to find the fighters watching footage of him confronting a group of racist police officers who had attempted to frame him by planting a gun in his RV.
Felon in possession of a firearm, that's 5 years mandatory.
Who planted that gun?
What'd you say, you piece of shit? Hold his ass.
Despite his pride in standing up for himself, he feels uneasy about the video now being public. On the other hand, Vega grows increasingly frustrated with the promotional campaign for the upcoming fight. While fans are clamoring for Caesar's brutality, Brody barely elicits any reaction. Consequently, Vega decides that Case must step into the ring instead. The release of the video showcasing Case's clash with law enforcement was no accident. As a result, Vega offers Case a luxurious house, an offer he is reluctant to accept until Micah provides some encouragement. At the gym, Case is taken aback to see Brody training alongside Boris, a newly arrived Samba fighter. Both Case and Ramos find this suspicious, and their instincts prove correct when Boris seemingly injures Brody's knee on purpose.
What the hell happened?
Fuck, it was an accident.
You'll bounce back. We'll reschedule your fight.
Now I gotta fucking pay for rehab?
You have insurance now.
Faced with this troubling situation, Case begins to pack his belongings to head home, but Vega intervenes with an irresistible offer: $1 million. It's hard to turn down such a sum. Thus, the veteran Case Walker makes his return to the MMA spotlight, with none other than Caesar Braga as his opponent. While Brody stands by him in support, Tash expresses disappointment in Case for aligning himself with someone like Vega. This moral dilemma forces Case to reevaluate his choices and leads him to suspect that Brody's injury may not have been an accident after all. As Case unlocks Boris' locker, he discovers a damning message on Boris' phone to Vega, confirming that the sabotage had been executed as planned. Fueled by this revelation, Case confronts Boris head-on, unflinchingly exposing the truth to everyone in the gym.
Put your hands down.
With the support of his friends, he devises a strategy not only to triumph over Caesar in the upcoming fight but also to dismantle Vega's manipulative schemes, a formidable challenge ahead. On fight night, Vega arrives at the venue with Micah, who seizes the moment to announce her resignation, leaving Vega reeling.
Here you go. I quit.
You quit?
Meanwhile, Case begins to taunt Caesar long before they step into the ring.
What? What's wrong?
Hey, Psycho! Braga, get your ass out here. I got one question for you. Hey, Braga, just one question.
What's your problem?
Hey, man, if you're so tough, why did it take you 2 punches to knock your wife out?
Vai tomar no cu, seus filha da puta!
Infuriated and humiliated, Vega threatens to sue Case for breaching fight regulations. However, Case is always a step ahead. He presents irrefutable evidence of Vega's orchestration behind Brody's injury, making any legal action a perilous gamble for Vega. To add insult to injury, Vega will also be required to refund the audience. With Vega soundly defeated both in and out of the ring, Case stands tall alongside Micah, Brody, and their crew, basking in the admiration of the crowd. This victory transcends mere competition. They have reclaimed their dignity and earned profound respect. And so, this epic tale concludes, not just with a fight won, but with a powerful affirmation of integrity and resilience. Thank you for watching. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe for more recaps. Until next time, have a nice day.